back? Do we need to go back and do that on the minutes technically, just to?
If there was a motion, a second, yes.
Okay. How about a motion to approve the minutes?
Yeah, I'll move.
No, we've already done that.
Yeah, we just need a vote.
All in favor of the approval of the minutes, say aye.
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 And those against, same sign. Minutes have been approved. Thank you very much, folks, for keeping me in line with the parliamentary rules here.
I will never,
so we're going to move on to F.
I will never ever be accused of keeping you in line, Tony. So
thank you, Dan. Appreciate that. We're going to move on to FRC 01R022122, the declaratory resolution for the Highline allocation area. Megan, do I turn that over to you?
I'll do a quick intro for it. So this is part of the approvals for the bonds related to the Highline project, which was the mixed-use development project that we brought to you all, I think, in September or October at 106 and Lantern Road. So that is the about 18,000 square feet of retail, multifamily, and a new restaurant that'll go in the middle of Delaware Park to create a really nice amenity center. So as part of that project, we did approve 100% capture of a city-backed bond. So this is part of the approval process for that bond. So I'll turn it over to Rick.
Thanks, Megan. So this is a project that's similar to ones that we've seen in the past, where the city's going to issue bonds and then they're going to loan those bonds to the Town Hall Building Corporation, and the bonds will be backed by property taxes, which means that they have to be secured by a lease. So there'll be a lease between the Town Hall Building Corporation and the Redevelopment Commission, and that lease will be backed, like I said, by property taxes. So our intention, though, is to pay these bonds off with the TIF revenues generated by the Highline project. We have no expectation that we'll actually have to levy the taxes. The cash flows that are prepared by Baker Tilly show that there should be enough revenue to cover the bonds. So two things have to be done from the Redevelopment Commission's side to approve the financing overall. And the first is to create the allocation area that consists of only the Highline property. And that process would kick off with this resolution before you this evening is the declaratory resolution for creation of the area. And as you can see on the map attached to the resolution are the boundaries of the new area. And this site's already in the downtown allocation area, so it would be removed from that. The other thing that the RDC will need to do is approve the lease between it and the building corporation. So at your next meeting scheduled for March 7th, we'll have a hearing on that lease, and it'll be up for your approval. We anticipate then that we would have to come back, of course, to do the confirmatory resolution on the allocation area. We do that at your April meeting. We're anticipating that bond anticipation notes will be sold. So at that time, we will need you to sign a couple closing certificates. And after the lease is approved on the 7th, we'll need you to sign the lease. So I don't know if is that a planned virtual meeting on the 7th, Megan, and we'll just have to make arrangements after that?
Let me see. Yeah, it does look like it's virtual.
Okay, so we want to get the lease signed quickly after that. I don't know if officers can stop by or want to.
I can be there on the 7th.
Yeah,
I can physically be there on the 7th if we want to do one in actually at the city hall.
Yeah, I can be there physically as well.
That would be great. That would be the easiest. Appreciate that. So that's the only action before you this evening related to this project.
Hey, Rick, quick question. How often do we need to have wet ink signatures versus electronic signatures?
Well, on the leases, we have to have wet ink signatures because it has to be recorded, and the recorder's office will only accept wet ink signatures. On some of these minor closing certificates, we don't have a problem of just doing them electronically and emailing them to you and get PDFs back is fine.
Okay, thank you. Do we have any questions, anybody? Or additional input? Given that, I'd like to get a vote to motion to approve FRC 01R022122.
This is Dan, so moved.
May I have a second, please?
This is Damon. I'll second that.
Excellent. Considering that we have a motion to approve in a second, I'd like a collective vote for this particular. I'm messing this up. A collective vote to move forward with this declaratory resolution.
Aye.
All in favor, say aye. Thank you.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Given we have a full quorum and we've got a full vote to move forward, let's go ahead and approve that one. Do we have any old business? Any new business that we need to discuss?
I have
Given that-
one quick item, please.
Yes.
So out at our corridor we're creating where Genome and OMPI, which is Stefanato, will be located, we of course have the need for additional Duke services. And Duke has requested and provided a easement agreement for about a 12-foot electrical easement out on property owned by the Redevelopment Commission and property that the RDC will continue to own. It will not be transferred to either Genome or OMPI. I have revised that document, but chances are we will go back and forth a bit on it because, like all Duke easements, it's very favorable to them and not as favorable to us. So I would ask in a voice vote, and I will prepare a resolution for this, that we have to have power out there. That's a given. But that I have the authority to continue to try to negotiate to a better easement agreement that's more even-handed and favorable to the city. So if you all are willing to provide that, I would just ask that a motion is made and seconded and then a vote.
Given that, I'd like to make a motion to approve this. I'm looking for a motion to approve this particular request. We have a motion?
This is Damon. I'll motion to approve that.
And a second?
This is Anderson. I'll second.
Thank you very much. All in favor, say aye.
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 Those opposed, same sign. You are approved to move forward then. Appreciate that.
Thank you very much.
Megan?
Nope, nothing else.
Megan, are you still there?
Yep.
I saw that the project that the old Walgreens here on Alsaville at 96th Street looks like a great project you guys have put together.
Thank you. We're excited about it. It goes to council tonight for approval. So then probably at our March 7th meeting, it'll come back to you guys. But it's for the CRG project, and my most favorite part of that project is converting the Michigan left into a roundabout. So that plus a lot of new parkland is a pretty big win on my book. So I'm excited about that.
Great job.
Yeah, awesome.
What's the timeline for that conversion, by the way?
Hopefully within the next 18 to 24 months based off of the commitments in the agreement. But it's the longest part of it is the design, which we're working on, but it still just takes a little while to redesign a big roundabout like that. So hopefully we're done within 20 months is my goal.
Understood. That's fantastic. Do I need a motion to adjourn in a second?
So move.
Second.
Okay, do I have a second? All in
Second.
favor of adjourning?
Aye.
Aye.
I
Those opposed, same sign. All right, we're adjourned.
Thanks, Tony.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Tony.
Thank you,
Thanks,
guys.
everybody.
Appreciate
Thanks,
it.
everyone.
Bye.
See you. Have a great day.